X-rays were normal. She was confirmed as a miracle. Now, as you know, or you may not know, the Pope doesn't handle these miracles. Too many miracles for the Pope to handle. It's just too many. So he points it to the bishop, delegates to the bishop. You're a bishop. Where are you from? Then that bishop, then first of all, the doctors see him, investigate it exhaustively. This doctor, her doctor was Dr. Pelé, an agnostic and unbeliever, hostile to religion. However, it was his precise records and certificates before and after the cure that establishes a miraculous case in the eyes of doctors and clergy. When she went back home, she had left her in a coma, as I mentioned. One of the young doctors went running to Dr. Pelé. "Jean Fertel," he gasped. "It is Jean Fertel." Dr. Fertel said, "Poor girl, she's dead. Come and see." So he examined her for more than 2 hours and could find nothing wrong with her. He says he was blown to scientific respect. We shouldn't have that. When our patients get better, we're supposed to feel better, no matter how they get better. He was blown to his respect. Now, I'm not giving you a lot of the material in here, but I'm just telling you the graphic stuff that I think that everyone has to know. We have a lot of detractors in this world about religion, about Jesus. Well, let's study this. Some of these. Our next one is Jeanette Nouvel. This is another French woman, 26 years old. Jeanette Nouvel. She was cured in 1954 of Budd-Chiari disease. Budd-Chiari disease. What does that mean? That's the name of the two doctors that found out about this disease. We don't name diseases after patients, you know, only after the doctors. Now, why is that? Because they gathered a group together of cases, and they put, oh, this is a common case. So then all the doctors know that it's Budd-Chiari disease. She fell, her illness began suddenly in November 1953 with epigastric pain and vomiting of bile-stained fluid. Next morning, the state of collapse was taken to a hospital in Carmel. Immediate emergency surgery. They thought she had peritonitis, but they discovered an enlarged purplish liver. What happened with this disease is the veins in the liver clot. It just really destroys the liver. She began. They got to close her up, nothing you could do. Now they started having fluid develop in her abdomen. So the abdomen is now with this poor liver so afflicted. First she required taking off 2 liters every 5 days. What's 2 liters? That's 2 quarts every 5 days. A liter's a quart. Another operation was done. They tied off her artery to the liver. Didn't work. Her blood became abnormal. Tapping her fluid now yielded up to 8 liters at a time. How much is 8 liters? 2 gallons of fluid, equivalent fluid. We have all this down. This is all in voluminous reports, x-rays, hospital reports, good doctors who have made these decisions. It's not just making up stories. You know. That's what a lot of people say. These are all made up. She went to Lourdes. Her doctor, Dr. Marcal, said she must travel lying down. Prognosis is very grave. Incurable disease. The outcome will be death. This report she left for Lourdes on September 20th. She described her cure very simply, Miss Nouvel. Was plunged into the baths on 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Now the baths at Lourdes, as some of you know and some probably don't, we have this wonderful spring that Bernadette found. He said, just Bernadette said, you go and drink that water. And she said, what water? But she bathed. You know, Bernadette was a very tremendous person. They said, oh, she's crazy. She's drinking the mud. Well, then a few minutes later, this water started to flow. That was 150 years ago. Now, there's enough water in there coming out of that spring to go to the baths. You get immersed for a few seconds. A little cold, but there's the water that people take home. We brought many home. This is my wife, Jessica, right here. We brought much water home this way. And you can drink all the water you want there.